Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Fee, and today I'm back with another treat from my Sunday dessert. Today I'm going to make one of my favorite, and that's cheesecake. The first thing you want to do when you're making your cheesecake is to make the base or crust of the cheesecake. I'm using Shirley biscuit to make mine. You can use a graham crackers, you can use Oreo, you can use cake, or guess what? You don't have to use anything at all. It's fine. If you don't want any of that on your cheesecake, go ahead and make it without it. I am demonstrating in the video how to get fine crumbs. I'm using my blender to do this. If you have a food processor, go ahead, use a food processor. Or if you don't have either a blender or a food processor, I still got you. Just put your biscuit in a bag and just beat on it. And what I'm doing with the blender, I'm just pressing on to pulse. Some people blender would probably say like ice crush. You can just press on ice crush as well. And don't hold on to it. I went in with some melted butter, and the melted butter is going to act as a binding agent to the base. I'm separating the tamarind shells from the fruit, and what I'm going to do with the tamarind is to rehydrate them. I am using half cup of water to rehydrate my tamarinds, and what I'm going to do is allow it on the stove to steam for 4 minutes. To make my cheesecake mixture, what I did, I creamed the cheese and the sugar together, and I did that in low speed. Guys, what you want to make sure is that your egg and your cream cheese is at room temperature. Now I'm mixing the cornstarch to add to my mix. If you don't have any cornstarch at home, that's okay. You can always use some flour. That's fine. And I normally mix mine with lemon juice instead of water, just because I want to have that flavor in it. And the lemon juice actually helps to cut down the raw taste from the egg. But for me, today I'm going to add some Wray and Nephew in mine. And then I went in with my vanilla. Guys, the recipe is in the description box below, and please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, welcome, and make sure to hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. I gradually added eggs to my mix, and then I incorporate the sour cream. Remember early on in the video where I rehydrated some tamarinds? Well, I made a puree from that, and what I'm going to do now is to mix that tamarind puree into the cheesecake mix, but I won't mix it through because I want chunks of the tamarind to be inside of the mix. Now I'm going to add my cheesecake mix into my pan that I prepared earlier with that crust, and I'm going to make sure that I take out all my cheesecake mix from that pan. So what I'm going to do now is to make a water bath for my cheesecake, and this actually helps in even and gently baking of the cake, and it also gives moisture to the cake. What I mean is it helps the cake from having air holes in it and also breaking, because most people cheesecake normally breaks. And if that ever happened to you, just mix some sour cream with some sugar and just put it back on top and stuck it back in your oven, and it will be beautiful. I'm going to make the tamarind glaze to use on top of the cheesecake, and I'm actually using the puree tamarind that I had earlier. You want to make sure that your flame is on low in order to do this. I add 3 ounces of confectioner's sugar to my glaze, and then I went into with 3 ounces of granulated sugar as well. I left it on the stove uncovered for 10 minutes and now it have that jam looking texture. Now I'm going to remove it from the flame because I didn't want it to become crystallized. I allowed it to cool and this is what it's looking like right now, and that's exactly what I wanted. So now I'm going to put it on top of my cake. Off camera, I add some whipped cream around the ends of my cake. This is my finished product. Look at all those chunks of tamarind inside of the cake, and look how rich my cake look. Please remember, if you try this at home, to send me pictures so I can add them to my Instagram page. By now you must be wondering why I have the shells around my plate. This is just presentation because that's what I use to take the pictures. And guys, whenever you're presenting your food, whatever you can use to enhance your presentation, use it.